Are you tired of worrying about missing your gas bill payments? Imagine never stressing about due dates again. Stick around, because today we'll transform the way you pay your Nicor gas bill forever.
Okay, let's just be real for a second and address a pain point we pretty much all share. Managing manual utility bills, it can be incredibly stressful and honestly just chaotic. Between juggling work, family, and everything else in your personal life, the absolute last thing you want hanging over your head is an impending utility due date. It takes time to hunt down the bill, log in, or physically write a check, and the mental bandwidth it eats up is just not worth it in today's digital age.
So to fix this, we're going to follow a clear, beginner-friendly blueprint today in this explainer. We'll start with the power of Autopay. Get prepared for setup, walk through a step-by-step guide, and cover confirmation and troubleshooting. Then we'll wrap it all up with some pro tips for success and a quick recap.
All right, Section 1, the power of Autopay. Making this digital switch is absolutely massive for your daily routine. It systematically removes all that unnecessary stress from your financial life. Think about it. We're moving completely away from the manual payment lifestyle, which relies heavily on your memory and carries that constant nagging risk of late fees. Instead, we're upgrading to an automated payment system that just runs quietly in the background. It delivers total peace of mind, knowing your essential utilities are securely connected without you having to lift a single finger each month. And here is a crucial detail. Nicor Gas charges absolutely zero, yes, zero, convenience fees to use their Autopay system with your bank account or credit card. Oftentimes, third-party billers or municipal systems will tack on a sneaky $2 or $3 convenience charge just for the privilege of paying online. Not here. It is entirely free to automate your natural gas bill.
On the flip side, if you do miss a payment manually, you're looking at a 1.5% late fee on your past due balance, which is baked into the standard Nicor Gas contract. Now, while 1.5% might not sound astronomical right away, those penalties compound, and they eat into your hard-earned savings for no good reason. Autopay literally prevents this from ever happening.
Moving right along, Section 2, preparing for Autopay setup.
Before we actually dive into the setup, let's gather our ingredients, so to speak. Preparing these items ahead of time ensures you won't get timed out of the website while you're frantically searching for your wallet. To get set up, you really only need your Nicor Gas account number, which you can easily find at the top of an old paper bill or inside a previous billing email, and your preferred payment method. You've got great flexibility here. You can use a standard checking or savings account, or if you prefer, a major credit or debit card. Just have those numbers ready to go.
Okay, Section 3, step-by-step setup guide. Let's get into the actual setup process. If we followed these 4 straightforward chronological steps on the Nicor Gas website, we'll take you from a complete beginner to an Autopay pro in literally just a few minutes. First, visit nicorgas.com. Second, register for access. Third, navigate to the Autopay menu. And fourth, enter your payment details. Now, if you're totally new to this, your very first step is creating your My Account profile, using your email to set up a user ID and password. This is what grants you access to the whole suite of online billing features. Once you're on the homepage, just look for the My Account or Login button. Click Register, enter your basic customer info to verify your identity, and create a strong, secure password. Once you're logged in, simply look for the Billing and Payment Options tab and click directly on Autopay to start entering your banking or card data. Now, you might be a little hesitant about putting your bank routing numbers out there online. Totally understandable, but rest assured, your data is locked down tight. Nicor Gas uses strict SSL encryption, that stands for Secure Sockets Layer technology, for all your Autopay financial inputs. Basically, the link between your web browser and the utility server is entirely encrypted, scrambling all your sensitive data safely away from prying eyes. Section 4, confirmation and troubleshooting. Okay, this is huge, so listen up. Setting it up is really only half the battle. We have to make sure it actually takes effect. Notice this vital timeline here. It can actually take a billing cycle or 2 for Autopay to fully activate after you hit enroll. So please, keep paying manually until you actually see it confirmed on your statement. This is a massive trap for beginners. People set up Autopay, assume it works immediately, and then boom, they get hit with a late fee because the system just hadn't fully processed the request yet. A pro tip? Set a calendar reminder on your phone for your next due date, just to log in and verify that the automatic deduction actually happened. Now, if you do run into a snag, remember that funds typically withdraw 3 days before your actual due date. And of course, you can always call their 888 number for direct customer service. Keep in mind, while Nicor initiates that withdrawal early, your specific bank or credit union is what dictates exactly when that deduction appears on your personal ledger. If anything at all looks incorrect, seriously, don't hesitate to dial 1-888-642-6748 and have a representative check out your account status. Next up, Section 5. Pro Tips for Success.
Why stop at just Autopay when we can completely upgrade your whole household budget? You can easily track your utility expenses using third-party budgeting apps like Emma or Defrit and combine your new Autopay with Nicor's paperless billing for a fully streamlined digital setup. Emma is great because it helps track recurring payments so you always know exactly what's coming out of your account, while Defrit actually lets you split bills into smaller installments if things get a bit tight. And paperless billing? Well, that just means no more physical mail cluttering up your kitchen counter, just a nice, simple email notification each month.
And here's a brilliant way to smooth out those wild seasonal gas bills. Pair Autopay with the Nicor Gas budget plan. It helps you avoid those harsh, unexpected winter price spikes. So instead of paying, say, $30 in the summer and then getting slammed with $200 in the winter, the budget plan averages out your annual usage. This means when Autopay triggers, it's pulling a predictable, highly manageable amount from your account every single time. It makes personal budgeting an absolute breeze. Finally, Section 6. Recap and final reminders. By making this simple digital switch, you've essentially eliminated a recurring household chore forever. But just a quick professional reminder, digital portals evolve and update all the time. You should always verify the latest specific steps directly on the official Nicor Gas website. Menus shift, buttons change colors, tabs get renamed. It happens. While the fundamental process of creating an account and entering your encrypted banking info is going to stay the same, always trust the official prompts at nicorgas.com if the interface looks just a little different than what we covered today. So I'd absolutely love to hear from our community. What is your biggest challenge right now with managing your utility bills? And how much easier is Autopay going to make your life? Are you excited to try out the budget plan? Drop a comment below. I really love reading through your experiences. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Stay focused and go enjoy that newfound peace of mind.